Hey everybody, I'm Mark. You're watching the Garage Guy 879 channel. Here in a little while, I'm going to be taking the first shots with my Ruger LCP II chambered in .22 LR. But I'm already aggravated with it and I have not fired it yet. I'd planned on filling 2 magazines with the CCI Stinger rounds here, because high velocity ammo is recommended for this. But I could only get about 6 rounds into the magazine with it. And I could not figure out why for the life of me. But I got what right here, the Stinger round. And I got right here the bulk pack round. Don't know if it's Remington Thunderbolt or what. But they look kind of even right there. Can't really tell here on camera. But when I laid them down and put my glasses on, the stingers seem to be just an eyelash longer than the bulk round ammo here. I don't know. But I couldn't get a magazine fully loaded with the stingers. The bulk pack rounds, different brands, Remington Thunderbolt, probably some Federal in there, probably some Blazer also. It's hard to tell. I've got ammo boxes filled with these things over the years and got a wide assortment of it, different brands. And I always keep the CCIs separate. Right now, this is what I got, the stingers, as far as CCI goes. But the bulk rounds went in here. It was still aggravating, but they went in pretty easy compared to the problem I was having with this. I used this right here, the ammo load assist tool. It was helpful. And the edges on these here, man, I didn't get cut, but you can feel it when you're trying to put these rounds in it. They are sharp on the ends. So you better have some tough skin on the side of your fingers right there and right there, because yeah, you're going to feel it. And we all want magazines that's easy to load. Now granted, these are brand new mags. This is a brand new firearm. I've only had it maybe a few weeks and maybe a month. I can't remember. It hasn't been that long. I haven't fired it yet. Of course, that's what this video is about, first shots. And like I said, I'm already aggravated. But this right here, the mags, came with 1 magazine from the factory, and the other 2 I ordered off eBay, but they are Ruger OEM mags. And here's another thing, the base plates. Okay, I'm not big on that either. Let's see. All 3 of them do that. Let's see. Yep. I don't know. I'll take this pistol out here, put the first round through it. I'm going to fire 2 mags through it, and only got 9 rounds in them. Supposed to be 10 rounds. Excuse me, but I could only get 9. So I'm going to fire 2 rounds through it, and I'm going to save the 3rd mag, excuse me, for a comparison video I'm going to be doing with this and a Phoenix Arms pistol. So what do you say we get out here to my little shooting area, we give it a try and see how it does. Alright, we're out here at my little shooting area. Thought give this little guy a try. Told you beforehand the problems I had loading this ammo. I think I got 9 rounds in one, maybe 10 in the other. I just kept loading until it wouldn't load no more. So here we go, bulk ammo. I was hoping to really try some of the CCI, but unfortunately, look at that. I might have hit the mag release. Well, nope, nothing. Let's try this again. I may not have put it. Alright. Just going to be shooting over in this direction. Yep, we're on fire. There we go. Man, that's a hard squeeze. Wasn't ready for that. Alright, just had one shell casing come back on me. Nine shots, but it worked. There goes that. You know what? I'm feeling a little bit better. Sometimes you get a sense of dread. Now let's see how the slide release lever works fine. All right. Feeling a little bit of chafe coming back. It works. Cheap bulk ammo. Maybe I don't need stingers or CCI. Save a lot of money that way. But anyhow, what do you say we take this back up to the house? Those were my first shots with this little Ruger LCP II 22. Alright, my friends, I'm back here at the house here at in Jay Lee's room, and speaking of Jay Lee, something's off here. Something ain't quite right. Oh, I see it. Okay. Alright, here we go. Now we can do the video. Okay, anyhow, this right here, you know, I showed you beforehand the problems with the magazines. I firmly believe that was ammo related. Sometimes you'll get a good batch of ammo. Sometimes you'll get a batch, you know, the shell casings might be a little bit bigger around in circumference. And sometimes they might be a little bit longer, especially with rimfire ammo. So, like I showed you, the bulk rounds worked well in this. It was easy to load. I showed you the problems with the magazine right here, especially with the base plates being loaded. You know, I don't know what the deal is with that. I'm going to keep working with it. Now this right here, you saw how it was when I was trying to fire that very first round through this. And we all know the difference between a heavy trigger pull and a hard trigger pull. Well, I'll tell you what, on that first round, I was pulling so hard back on this trigger, I actually thought I was going to break it off before the round would fire. Really, that's how hard it was. Wow. But, you know, after I got a couple rounds through it, it seemed to ease up a little bit. Not much. But this pistol right here definitely needs some breaking in. And the magazines, I'm going to reload them. And I'm going to keep them loaded until the next time I shoot it. I'm not going to leave the magazines empty. And also, like I said during the shooting part, when I was shooting, two things. The spent shell ejection, a few times it came back and hit me. You know, I understand that. Rimfire ammo, sometimes rounds can be underpowered, they might be overpowered, sometimes might even be just right. I had a few spent shell casings come back and hit me. And also, and this mostly happens on revolvers from my experience, when you're shooting and the blowback, you can feel the chafe come back and kind of hit you in the face. I experienced that with this right here. Okay, I was shooting from 10 yards out. And actually, I was hitting my target. Now, I might have had a side view. I want the camera focused on this pistol right here. But you could hear the shells hit the steel when I was shooting. Fairly accurate at 10 yards, no problems whatsoever. The magazine release button, before I took that first shot, I think I hit it. And that's when I was able to just freely pull the mag out with no problem, put it back in, and I was careful of this right here. Hey, it worked well. And a lot of people say, well, you got to run high velocity ammo through this. Ruger recommends high velocity ammo, but my standard velocity bulk ammo ran through this. It might have only been 18, 19 rounds, whatever. I couldn't get the mags fully loaded, but it worked. And that's the main thing. You know, videos like this, first shots, I don't expect nothing wonderful to happen. They are just basically a function check, okay? And it worked. And I was pleased with that. The sense of dread went away. And I will be doing update videos on this right here. This is pretty much going to be a plinker for me, just something different to shoot. And hopefully it will be an excellent addition to my Ruger rimfire collection. It certainly isn't a Mark IV. I can tell you that right now. But yeah, a new firearm, very stiff. First shots, oh God, like I said, I thought I was going to break the trigger before the round would go off. But hey, it is what it is. Okay? And I'm going to be doing a comparison video with it. And with the Phoenix Arms HP22A, they seem to be in the same category. And those kind of videos, I don't do comparison videos very often here on my channel, but I always enjoy doing them, you know. Well, listen, that was my first shots with this right here, Ruger LCP II, chambered in 22 LR, and yes, it was a lot of aggravation. Okay, but I journeyed on, I got through it, and I hope y'all enjoyed the journey as well. Okay, so I'm going to get on off here. I'm Mark, GarageGate79. Feel free to leave any comments. Hit the like button. If you enjoyed this video, hit the subscribe button. I'm sure there's some other videos here on my channel you'll like as well. Alright, one more time. Ruger LCP II, chambered in 22 LR. Y'all have a nice weekend.